Now, this is the period that completely changes your life and put your life in a completely different direction. How do you connect with Sly and Robbie?
Well, Sly and I had a connection because Sly and Ranchy McLean, who was the original Robbie, before Robbie Shakespeare, right? There was a band, on Reddit's Road, there was a club called Tit for Tat. They had turned down the road and Tit for Tat up the road. Same Reddit's Road. No, Al Brown, that song, Here I Am, Baby, right? They had, so I usually thief out of my yard as a youth and go up a Tit for Tat, go listen live music with Sly them, right? So somehow I had met Sly, and so, you know, but over the years, we always had a vibe, and Sly and I would always be talking about music, and I talk about Motown, and, you know. So we usually talk about 3 songs, me and Sly. Twist and Shout, It's Inner Kiss, and Mockingbird. So I remember now, there was a guy in London called ERSKINE Thompson, who usually managed Maxi Priest. ERSKINE then started to manage Sly then. Then one day, ERSKINE Thompson was in Jamaica, and he sent for me to have a meeting with him down at Pegasus, and he said to me, said, Jack Radics, you know that you're the Jamaican artist with the most international potential. I want to work with you. So I remember saying to him, said, well, we're not signing nothing, you know, generate something worth signing, and then we can talk about signing. Good. All right. So then he took me to New York to do a photo shoot. So that's my first professional photo shoot, professional 8x10, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So I remember I had met a guy, a Japanese man named Shingo Sugiyama, who was the president of a company called VAP. Anyway, long story short, ERSKINE said to me to meet him in the lobby for breakfast. So on one particular morning, I was in the elevator going down to the lobby to have breakfast with Mr. Thompson, and the lift stopped on a floor, and the door opened. Who you think entered the elevator? Sly Dunbar. When the elevator locked, muscle, you know the speaker in the elevator? To the speaker, we only hear. So me and Sly turn and look for one another. I said, blood fire radical, if this and a rake a knife and park, as I go home, I'm going to lick it. So anyway, we transact with business, and about 10 days later, I was still in New York, and ERSKINE called me and said, Radics, so I said, anything where you had to drop it and come home? No. So that's what I did. Now, my car was parked at Norman Manley Airport, so I jumped in my car and I drive, go straight to a mixing lab. When we reach a mixing lab, Sly said, wait, Radical, come. So I said, where the tune? I said, they're on the machine, and come listen. So I remember saying, I'm a little bit wrong, yes, sir. So I went straight to the voice booth instead of going to the control. And we kicked that like a 35-yard free kick round the wall. So me remember, I said, boy, about it feel good. Give me a try, make we take it. Remember Rubbish for Shakespeare, I said, make we take it. Leave the studio. Leave the studio. When we go in the voice room, the man pop up and sitting and knock it down on the mixing board and say, you know, you hear me say leave the studio. The man them refuse to give me another track must know. To this day, me not sing that song there yet because I measure it up. But, you know, yeah, first cut at the deepest, as them say. So, and yeah, so that was Twist and Shout. Now, Anthony Red Rose, who don't get no mention or credit in this, but it was Anthony Red Rose, because Red Rose, I'm a friend. Red Rose was the one that said, why, if we ever put a DJ upon this, they were dead. We actually tried 5 DJs. Now, I'm not going to call no name. But 5, because what happened was me and Red Rose write the DJ lyrics, and I ended up sketching it out on the tape. So one night time, Sly, I said, boy, Radics, you come like, you go sing and DJ the tune, man. Now make one more call. So Sly call Chaka Demus. Yes, if I'm Chaka Demus, go around the mic and say, for real, this two they mash up, you know, say, yes, hear the man. So Sly send the song to England, to Ireland, and them hear it and them I say, why? So him call me the next day and say, boy, Radics, the man them loving them, but them I say, we have to put pliers on it. So I say, them want to take me off him, I say, no. But them I say, we have to put pliers on it because at the time, Tease Me was like number 3 in London, and them I say, they don't want it to look like the group of mash up on them. So actually, what Pliers got was GITSY solo up to him grave GITSY Vex. Then take him to him. So in that song, Chaka Demus actually DJ 40 bar, Pliers have 8 bar, 4 bar up there, so 4 bar down there, so, and the rest of the song is me, basically. So then now, that's what happened. Then we put on Pliers, and yeah, wow, the song actually got number 1 for my birthday, because my birthday is New Year's Eve. So I remember ERSKINE Thompson calling me and saying to me, happy birthday, Radics, you're number 1. And I'm like, what? All right. So, yeah.
Okay, so then it was originally you and Sly came together, came up with this concept, and then you guys added Chaka Demus Pliers. But if you even look at it from like a global part, it almost seems like from the outside looking in, you have like the smallest part in the song, even though you're the one that helped create the song in the first place.
Well, because Island Records with Demus and Pliers was signed to, they had offered me a deal, but I didn't want to take it because, you know, them don't give people no justice, man. So I never want, you know. So they tried to downplay me because even the artwork, we had to return the artwork so many times because you could have barely make out my name. You know, but yeah, that's just the politics of the business. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because as I said, check out the song. Chaka Demus DJ 40 bar in the song. Pliers DJ 8 bar in our song, which is a 160 odd bar song. So, you know, my song. But as I said, the record company don't play me because I wasn't interested in doing a business with them, and so yeah.
Okay, so it was engineered. It didn't just look that way from the outside looking in. It was engineered that way.
Exactamente. Yep.
Got you. So then this is a song here now that completely changed everything. You guys got into the Guinness Book of World Records for this because you guys sold, I think it was 1.8 million copies in like the first 2 weeks.
Yes, man, because actually the song should have been number 1 for the Christmas, but them said they didn't want a white Christmas. So it was the Christmas number 1 was actually Take, a group named Take That. So a boy group named Take That, they were actually the Christmas number 1, and we was number 1 the week after. So yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.